and the focus is on the Thunderbirds' creative quarter.
A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 19 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Now Lawrence on first down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. When you look at this defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And they'll run on the inside handoff. There on the tackle, Minka Fitzpatrick. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially...
And looking for Coke, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
A confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be, but early in this one, advantage defense.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. Now a 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. A bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now Lawrence to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Taken in at the 11. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. When you look at this defense, this unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
And some room to maneuver. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Thunderbirds put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into 1st downs and hopefully points.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing for him on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say, it looks like it got left behind in customs.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket. You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it in my back pocket, too.
Well played. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Now 3rd down and 7. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Trevor Lawrence and the rest of the offense heading back out there. And he's had a hard time avoiding the interceptions of late. A couple last week, a couple more so far in this one. See if he can do better here as they start with a first down. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
Easy. Read a 44. Read a 54. Red.
Lawrence will throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Here's Lawrence to throw. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Returnable here from the 38. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown. Jalen Warren, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Thunderbirds add 6 to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our score as they kick this one away. And bulldozing his way through. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. 51 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. So quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3. Warren. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. On the give, it's Warren. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try and run for it. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 17-0 our score after 1. On to the 2nd quarter, Mexico City in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Taken right around the 44. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. A handoff for Warren. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. They'll run it. Warren. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. He'll look to throw. Got his man. It's Warren. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Here's Warren. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Thunderbirds are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this 1st half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's doing his thing. He's got some good yardage, but his team right now in the 2nd quarter, 0 points.
Just not a complete formula. Half of it's there, being able to run the ball and set the tone. Wonder if they may have to go to some play action, throw off the run game, and try and get the ball in the end zone.
I was just going to ask you that same thing. Maybe you use that run now to set up the pass, right?
I would think so because the run has been very effective for them.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 8. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now Lawrence. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Now Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 16. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in right around the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
Dances by him, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're going to look to throw. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Foyesade Oluwakin. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Hey, Lion.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action with Lawrence. A quick throw there is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. The 71 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Here we go, Sahar. Here we go, Sahar.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Let's go now.
At their own 27-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll start the drive with a give to White. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And he'll be stopped at the 46, gain of 3. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
First down, Thunderbirds.
Now a run with Warren. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Right back to him on first down. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Amari Cooper. He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half.
31. Hogs 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far.
Red.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 88 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9. From the gun, Bigsby able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run, because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
2nd and 14. And he's got him. Got his man on the end round. Complete. And they're going to speed things up here.
12 yards on the play.
On the run, it's Warren. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Available 11 on the play. 1st down, Thunderbirds.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll drop to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
He's got his target. That's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Back to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Thunderbirds will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1.